If I am live yet. Okay, I'm going to check because something weird is going on and I can't see myself. Technology, you gotta love it, and you also gotta flow with it. Yeah, it does look like I'm live, so we're gonna just go with it. Hi, welcome. So today I want to share with you a super simple hack that I use that will help you stand out. And it's something I teach my clients as well. I'll help you stand out online and create genuine connections and conversations with people and essentially grow your business with a lot more ease. So, COVID has cemented something in the way we market and the way we connect online, and that we are now in literally a connection economy. So the way to make consistent sales, the way to actually build relationships and grow your business is by connecting genuinely online. Value-based content is good and you need it absolutely, but it's actually not enough anymore. So something happened with COVID between being separated from each other and then the amount of people flooding online, where literally it's changed what people want and it's changed the way they engage on social media. What we want, what we value as human beings right now is what catches our attention because that's what you want. Like people literally have like a 3-second attention span right now. What catches people's attention is authentic connection. And literally at this point, our brain literally dismisses everything that is not that doesn't feel authentic, that doesn't feel real, that doesn't feel genuine. And everything becomes white noise because we're so bombarded by so much information and so much content all the time. So what's happening is our content is actually not reaching that many people anymore. And even when it is reaching people, they're not really paying all that much attention. And that's why you're seeing a drop in engagement. And for me, and for a lot of us who are soulful entrepreneurs, that can feel like rejection. It can feel like we've suddenly gone back to feeling and being invisible. So the aim of good marketing at this juncture is to have a process, a simple strategy that you use to actually get real connection and real conversation going in a way that feels a lot more intimate than just people seeing you on their feed essentially. So you don't want to be the white noise anymore. And I'm going to give you something that you can do that's really simple. You can do it in 10 minutes a day that is going to move from you just being a stranger that somebody happens to be friends with or happens to be in the same group, same Facebook group with, to literally them seeing you either in their email box if you're in their list or on Facebook and them being able to know who you are, because that's what you want. You want that recognition. If somebody sees your name and knows who you are, they're like 20 times more likely to actually stop and read or pay attention, look at what you created and engage with it as well. Because truth is, and maybe this is the silver lining here, I find that buyers are lurkers. So, and that's something I've seen a lot in my own clients. They share this, and I've seen with myself. Excuse me, I'm having allergies. Often the people who buy are actually not the people who engage with you on Facebook. They tend to hide in the background. So what I'm going to give you today is an ability to become known, to go from invisible, best kept secret, to well known and well liked so that people engage with you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ilsa. I'm a dog mama, spiritual nerd, tea junkie. I'm a licensed psychotherapist in private practice, almost 20 years. And I'm also a business growth alchemist to fellow coaches, fellow practitioners, healers, spiritual leaders. I'm the founder of the Sovereign Entrepreneur Academy, where I help my clients go, like I said, from best kept secret to well known, well loved experts, and to fill their practice, their programs, their retreats with a lot more ease and a lot more joy using my client overflow formula. So, no stressing, no guessing, no draining launches or complicated sales funnels, no wasting the day away on social media because no one's got time for that. Welcome. Let me know what you do. Like, let me know what is it that you do in the world. How do you serve people? I always love to know those things. And today I've got two kind of gifts invitations for you. The first is my free client overflow quiz and training. So I created this amazing quiz and training a little while ago, maybe 6 months, a year ago. And it literally takes you through my entire client overflow formula. It's going to literally show you the exact blueprint to creating a successful business and enrolling all the clients your heart desires without getting burnt out or overwhelmed. And what's really great about this quiz is not only is it going to show you the roadmap, but as you're answering the questions, you're going to get a sense real fast, right then and there, as to what it is that you need to focus on to explode your results and to expand your reach and to start having the success and the business that you want to have. So if you want that, just put overflow in the comments and I'll message it to you. You won't even have to like opt in and stuff. I'll just message you the quiz and the training. And then the other thing that I have available, and I want to say this now in case I forget later, is I want to invite you to chat with me and brainstorm together for free. So if you know in your soul, in your gut, in your inner knowing that you should have more clients, that you have something amazing to give, that your business is not growing as quickly and as easily as you would want it to grow. And there has to be an easier, simpler way for you to love what you do and make a good living doing it. Then I want to say to you, you're right. There probably is an easier, simpler way. And I would love to brainstorm with you and chat with you as to what that might look like for you. Because I also don't believe in a cookie cutter approach. I don't believe that everybody is the same or every business looks the same. You have your own way, your own unique blueprint and roadmap to growth and to putting yourself out there and to becoming a well-known expert and like essentially doing what you came on this planet to do. So if that's something that's interesting to you, let's chat. Just put brainstorm in the comments, or there's a link in the description of this video. I think it should be above. And just click on the link and book it. It's totally free. It's an hour, you and I partnering together to figure out how to essentially like how to get you moving, how to get you expanding, how to get you to really be the lighthouse you came here to be and put your gifts out there and serve the world. All right, so let's get to it. I've already established in the intro to this live that COVID changed everything. Essentially, when COVID happened, it's made a lot of the marketing that we were using futile, irrelevant, like things that used to work now are working like at 50% of what they used to work. There's a lot of business coaches out there who are still using the same damn programs and teaching the same damn strategies that they were using 5-6 years ago that worked for them. Unfortunately, they don't work anymore, or they don't work nearly as well as they used to. So where we're at now with putting your gifts out there, with increasing your reach, with getting known, is you literally like content, creating content, a whole bunch of content is not enough. You literally have to connect with people so that when they see your content come through their feed, they know who you are. That's what people are paying attention to right now. The whole aim of marketing is getting people, when they see you in their email, when they see you on their feed, that they literally know you and they like you. Obviously, if they know you and they hate you, that's not going to work. But they know you, they like you, they feel like you know them and you like them, that's where that connection, that's where that engagement happens. So, and keeping in mind again that 90% of buyers are actually lurkers. So, don't pay too much attention to how many things you're gonna like, how many likes, how many of that. That's not all that important. What's important is for you to start building connections so that the people who are meant to be your buyers will actually have a really easy pathway to work with you. So of course you still want to create content, right? Like you still want to create content that's going to show you as the expert that you are, that's going to provide value, that's going to help people get to know who you are. You still want to do that. And then you want to do something else. And I'm going to tell you what that is. In my Sovereign Entrepreneur Academy, I spend quite a bit of time talking about authenticity and all the different ways that we can start creating that connection with people and engaging them in conversations, because content no longer converts. Content doesn't create clients. Conversations creates clients. At the same time, I also know that most of us do not have the time and do not want to be having a hour conversation with every potential client or every person on our friend list. Like there's just actually no way of doing that. So I'm going to give you this simple hack so you can start building that intimate connection with your audience in a way that doesn't feel salesy at all, doesn't feel pushy at all. Everybody hates the person who drops into your messenger and say like, "Hey, how are you? Glad to be connected. I've got this thing. Do you want it?" No one wants that. It doesn't work. People will like unfriend you quickly as they would drop a hot potato, essentially. Here's my super simple hack: birthdays. And I know you're going to roll your eyes, but this is the fastest way to engage with people in a non-business way and in a more intimate and personal way. And Facebook does all the work for you. Every day, Facebook is going to tell you whose birthday it is on your friend list. Now, you can be a nice person, you can go on their feed and wish them a happy birthday, but you're going to be one of 100 or 200 other people who are doing the same thing. My invitation to you is to actually go that super simple extra mile and to send them a message on Messenger wishing them a happy birthday. Put their name, so it's not like just a copy and paste. Put their name and wish them a happy birthday. Hoping you're having an amazing day, wishing you all the success and joy in the world. And then you can leave it there. Like just that in of itself will set you apart from everybody else who's trying to sell them something. Or you can go even a slightly extra step above that, the extra inch, the extra mile, and that is to share something. By the way, I loved that post you did about XYZ. I love your profile picture. Your kids are so cute. Something that lets them know that you actually took 5 seconds, a minute to go on their feed and to see what's going on and to connect with them about something that's personal. Like, I want you to put yourself in that person's shoes. What feels better? Someone connecting with you and saying, "Hey, glad to be connected. Listen, I've got this thing. Do you want it?" Or somebody jumping in your email box and wishing you a happy birthday and saying they absolutely love your post that you did on alignment or that you did on getting out of your head and into your life. Probably number 2. And little things like that. And then you'll see half of the people will write back, may actually oftentimes more than that. And then you can just have a couple back and forth. This isn't even about trying to get them on a call. This isn't about trying to make them or turn them into clients. They might not even be clients. This is about someone knowing who you are and having enough of that comfort with that person that, one, when they will be more willing to engage with you and share your stuff on Facebook. And two, when you have something happening at that point, you've got a free event, you've got a special offer, that you can literally reach out to them because you've built that rapport and you can say, hey, I've got this thing happening, I've got this thing coming up. Might you know anyone who might like that or who might benefit from that? It's not even about selling it to them. It's literally about having enough of a relationship with them that when they see you finally getting into their messenger and saying, hey, I've got this special event, I've got this retreat, I've got this, beta course happening, or hey, I need to sit with people and do some market research. Would you be willing to do that? Might you know someone who might be interested in this retreat or in this freebie? That suddenly it doesn't feel weird because they've actually had a really friendly, really nice conversation with you. So again, the entire point of marketing, especially now, especially post-COVID when it's so busy, is for you to be authentic and is for you to stand out. So this little hack literally turns you into a human. It literally lets you know that you're real and that you care and that your whole focus is not to just sell someone, that you actually care about them as a human from a human. And right now, that is more important than anything else you could do in your marketing. So to repeat, send them a personal message to wish them a happy birthday. Let Facebook do all the work. You're going to have 5 to 10. If you have 5,000 friends, you're going to have maybe 15 people a day at max who have a birthday happening that day. And you get to actually connect in a genuine way with each of these people in literally less than 10 minutes. Because if you're clicking on the person's profile, you're being like, ooh, that's a really great picture of that sunrise. And you're going and messaging them and saying, hey, Richard, I'm seeing it's your birthday. Wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing day and wishing you all the success in the world. By the way, I absolutely loved that picture you did or you took of that sunset. You've got, you've got some talent. That is all you're doing. That, I guarantee you, takes you less than a minute to do this entire thing. So if you're messaging 5 to 10 people, you're literally having a genuine connection with 5 to 10 people every day, and it's taking you less than 5 minutes a day, probably. Maybe 10 at max if you're overthinking it or you're spending too much time on their profile. That is the essence of marketing, relationships. Conversations create clients, not content. Content helps. You have to have it, but it's not enough anymore. So in this connection in the economy, in this connection currency, make authenticity, make being a human, make being kind, make starting a conversation with someone your priority, your focus, and your business will explode. That's what I've got to you. So let me repeat my 2 invitations, my 2 gifts. The first is my Client Overflow Quiz and training. So I love this thing. It literally takes you through the entire blueprint to creating a successful business and enrolling all the clients you want. What's amazing about it is not only does it show you the whole map, but it literally tells you as you're answering questions, you're going to see right away, like where you need to focus your energy, what you need to do differently. So if you want that, just put overflow in the comments and I will message it to you. And then the second invitation I had for you was for you and I to brainstorm, for you and I to sit down for an hour essentially and to look at your business and to figure out where you need to shift things, where you need to tweak things so that you can get to the results you want. You can share your gifts with so much more ease and so much more joy. Because in the end, if you don't love it, then it's not success. I don't care how much money you're making. So I want to invite you to book one of my business breakthrough brainstorming sessions so that we can kind of create that roadmap together. It's a full hour. You and I will partner together. We'll figure out what's getting in the way, and we'll kind of line up your next right steps to getting to your first or next six figures without having to get burned out, without having to sacrifice yourself or your freedom. And we'll just create like your own unique aligned roadmap to what you want. Because I don't believe in a cookie cutter. Like, yes, I teach strategies, but I don't teach one strategy. I teach 10, 12 different strategies because everyone's different. You're unique, your business is unique, and your business literally has to match your personality, match your energy, or it won't work. So during this session, it's like you and me chatting, brainstorming, looking at your business, figuring out what you need to do next that's totally super aligned with you, so that you can start seeing results in like half the time, half the effort, and create a business you love that really nourishes you, your soul, and also your bank account. Because of course we don't want to be broke. That's part of it, right? Like, yeah, we have to love it, but we have to also be able to pay our bills. So if you want to do that, you can put brainstorm in the comments, or you can click on the link in the description of this training. That is it. Say hi to me. Let me know if you got anything out of this that was helpful for you. I would love to know. And I hope to connect with you in one way or another at some point. And have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend.